Get in, get in. Okay, are we going? Okay, so we're making our way to the meetup spot. I've got my racing gloves because they're cool, and you know, my whole thing about steering wheels, I'm gonna keep them clean. Alex is there, we're on our way, let's go. What's up? Okay, here I am. Driving our new F430. I have spent a little bit of time in it. I'm very happy with the car. It runs fantastic. It handles great. There isn't anything apparent that I need to attend to. Just a few sort of normal kind of 15-year-old Ferrari kind of things. A little bit of sticky buttons, a little bit of trim work, but it sounds damn good. Okay, so we found our secret spot. The organizers of this event only sort of sent the location yesterday evening because they want to sort of keep public to a minimum. Buongiorno. So I didn't actually expect to see so many cars here. I didn't actually know what to expect from this event altogether, but there's a lot of cool stuff here. Let's go have a quick look and see what's here. Little Gallardo. I think these first three cars are one of the main event organizers. That's Abdullah. He's also one of the organizers, one of the main guys that's organized the event. So thank you for bringing us along. Always a pleasure doing business with you. What is this? 650S, or I don't even know. I'm not that well versed in McLaren, but they definitely won't have a badge on the back either. These are cool, right? So a little Alpha 4C. I've always been curious about these cars. Maybe I'll get one sometime. And F8, 458 Spider. These, I think FFs are the deal of the decade with Ferrari. I think they are too cheap for what they are because they're sort of floating around 2.5 million rand at the moment. All you gotta do is when you buy one, you allocate 300,000 rand for a PTU rebuild, which is the front transmission for the four-wheel drive system. It's got 2 gears and it's known to be a notoriously fragile part of the car. So buy one. Buy one today before they become too expensive. Put 300 grand aside for when your PTU goes, and then you got yourself basically an F12 for half price. Take my advice. What else we got? GT4 RS. Little 430. Yeah, always a good choice. GT3 RS. GT3 RS. 430 Spider. Portofino. Big Mike's car. He didn't even bother getting it clean, but good for him. He uses his car all the time. Another GT3, another GT3. Cool color. do love the yellow. Always pops a little bit better. I find Audis are already kind of a little bit sort of, what do you call it, unemotional. So if you put a cool color on it, it makes it look a bit more exciting. That's cool. So no red Ferraris. I love that whole movement. This one is great. Blue and yellow. This is a gated first gen Gallardo. Well, I suppose you can see that by his number plate, right? Yeah. I don't know what's up with the rims, but you want to get a close up of that, you got it. Yeah. There's another Gallardo, a normal one. 458, another 430, Spider, another 458. And Cali, GT4 RS, Boxsters. Oh, there's some more exciting cars in the back there. Some of the latecomers. Again, yellow cars, love yellow cars, very cool. Just pops nicely. I'd still have a silver wheel on it though. This, I don't know, questionable. You won't see me in one of these anytime soon. BMW i8. Hey, McLaren. Orange, here's an orange gang here. Which one do you think is a nicer car here? The Lambo or the McLaren? I don't know, tough choice. This one's a Spider as well, which is cool. Another GT3, some more R8s, this really beautiful Bianco Avos with yellow trims, F8 Tributo. Oh, it's a F8 Spider, very cool, very cool. I think that's pretty much all there is. So there must be easily about 40 cars here. This is gonna be a really cool event. It's definitely not a run, right? So this is more of a parade, but I think the spectacle of it is definitely super cool. So we're gonna start making our way through to Franschhoek, and wow, gonna be quite a cool thing to see on the road, all these cars moving in one convoy. Alhamdulillah money, bro. Habibi, come on, come to Dubai. Come to Salt River. So these events, like the main organizer, it's called Last Lion events. He used to do a lot of these like 6, 7, 8 years ago, and it went quiet for a while. But this is the first re-ignition of these events, so it's quite cool to be present. Get in, get in. What a fucking spectacle, jeez. Wow. This is mega. This is like, woo! I got like shivers and like hair standing on the back of my head here. Back of my hair, neck. Fuck, I don't even know what I'm saying. So just slide in behind Mike here. So we're pulling up to our first stop now. We're gonna reconvene here at the engine on the N1. Just have a little break, toilet break, coffee break, and then I think we're gonna start making our way fairly quickly from here to French Hook. I don't really know what to say, but fun.
It's a cool fucking car.
Yeah, I love this, the way that this 458 has been tastefully modded OEM plus kind of style. HRE wheels. I think the rear are bigger than the front.
Yeah, I think
So I reckon they're staggered. So these would be 21s and those would be 20s, I think. Yeah,
check the tire.
these are 22s, and then these are 21s. Yeah, so one size smaller on the front. Yeah, this thing is so nice. Jeez. Oh, I'm gonna make this guy some stupid offer, but he's had this car for a while, I know. And maybe one day I'll be able to get my hands on it, but the spec here is perfect. It's not a car that I would sell, so put it that way, if I owned it. It's such a keeper, such a keeper. Nice tint on it. Maybe a little bit much, but good when you want privacy. Those sort of things around the engine, all carbon fiber, that's option. Don't get that as standard. It's dope.
Why are we running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
How's that thing? Those things are great fun, huh?
I owe you an apology later.
Okay, come talk to me. Why? I don't even know you, bro. There's one coming. That's our one, yeah. Ah!
That sounds so good.
It's a Novitec system on that car. I like how we say our one, our one. That's the one. And then take it down to the red. In fact, Manatino switch was introduced on the F430. So this little guy here with this little metallic little switch is called the Manatino, after the guy who invented it or decided to start putting them into cars. It's your drive select or drive mode select. You've got different modes on the 430. You got ICE, you got low traction, you got sport, race, and then CST, which is, if you're really feeling up to it, that switches off all the systems, the traction control, the stability control, and you're essentially on your own.
So race is, what is race?
Race makes your shifts about 10% faster with the F1 transmission. This being a 2009 model F430, it's the last year of production on the F430. It was the same as the first year release of the 458, the car that superseded this. And in this car, you'll have essentially the best, most developed version of the F1 gearbox, which is the sequential manual. So it shifts very fast, but it's still very engaging, unlike a dual clutch where, you know, you kind of don't have to feel it. You just bang away at the gears up and down. Here, you have to essentially approach it like a manual transmission, because that's what it is. It just has this appendage that is like a robot brain to operate the clutch. Every time you click a pedal down or up, it actuates the clutch, but it is essentially a sequential manual transmission. So approach it in that same way and you'll be able to drive it and really extract so much fun out of it, because it is more engaging. You have to feel it. You have to get the shift right. You have to release the throttle every time you want to do a shift and then be back on it as quick as possible. Overload of the senses, because now everyone parked up there under that elevated freeway and then like started revving, hyping, everyone's hyped up, and then like a mass exodus of all different colors and crazy sounds, and they're all over you. That was an experience, but now we want to hopefully get a little bit of a drive in. Traffic cop. Haha, tricked you, puss.